Hello again. My name is Kimberly Steele, and I'm going to be singing some Orphic hymns for you. The Orphic hymns are ancient poems from ancient Greece that I've set to music of my own because whatever music they used to have is gone. Unfortunately, if it exists, we cannot find it. That is why I've made my own tunes for them. And I've written about, I don't know, around 20 tunes for them. Uh, are all of them practiced and ready to sing? No, definitely not. Uh, do I have about 68 more that I have to write? Yeah. Or wait, 60. Yeah, like at least 60. I think 60 more that I have to write. So, ish. That's a lot of tunes to write, but I'll try to get to it. All right, this song, I am early today, so I totally understand why nobody's watching at this point because it's a bit early. Uh, Hopefully, if you're watching this later, I'll play the song you wanted. This first one is a lunar tune. Forgot to mention, I wasn't. I usually do a show on Sunday. I had to skip it. I had to go out of town and. Just this was for me not last weekend. It was a good weekend, but it was not particularly relaxing, and I really had to carve out time just to do anything that I wanted to do for myself. So it was pretty tough. However, I am back, and hopefully this week will be a little bit better. This is the Orphic hymn to Selenae. This is one of the two lunar ones that I have completely, done and ready. Here God is queen, diffusing silver light, born and wandering through the gloom of night, with stars surrounded and with circuit wide, night's torch extending through the heavens you ride. Female and male with borrowed rays you shine, now forward, now turning to decline. Mother of ages, fruit-producing moon, whose amber horn makes night's reflected noon. Lover of horses, splendid queen of night, all-seeing power, bedecked with starry light, lover of vigilance, foe of strife, in peace rejoicing, and a prudent life. The lamp of night, its ornament and friend, who gives to nature's works their destined end. Queen of the stars, all wise Diana hail, decked with graceful robe and with shining veil, Come, blessed goddess, prudent, starry bright. Come, Luna lamp, with chaste and splendid light. Shine on these sacred rites with prosperous rays, and please accept thy splendid's mystic praise. Thank you. That was the Orphic Hymn to Selenae, and it is great to see you, Nona. And yes, I am early again today. And good afternoon to you too, Gawain. Thank you so much for the sound check. It is the only one I have, as I just go direct into the computer. I am going to try to beef up my sound a little more. I do have the equipment, so I'm going to try to tweak my setup a little bit. Because I know I don't like the sound of it. I mean, I'm thinking, I know what I sound like on the studio recordings, and I want to try to get closer to that. Though those are done in a very nice space, of course, because they're done in a recording studio with like foam and stuff. All right, so this let me retune. I feel like I'm flat. Okay, this is the Orphic Hymn to Helios, which I did not play yesterday because I did not play yesterday. Wow, I'm having a hard time staying in tune today. Okay, I think that's slightly better. Here, golden Titan, whose eternal light with broads of fate illumines all the sky, self-born, unwearied, in diffusing light, and to all eyes the mirror of delight. Lord of the seasons, with thy fiery car, and leaping coursers, beaming light from far, with thy right hand the source of morning light, and with thy left the father of the night, agile and vigorous, venerable sun. All fiery and bright around the heavens you run, foe to the wicked, but the good man's guide. O'er all his steps propitious you preside, with various founting golden arches thine, to fill the world with harmony divine. Father of ages, guide of prosperous steeds, the world's commander, born by lucid steeds, immortal Zeus, all searching, bearing light, source of existence, pure and fiery bright, bearer of fruit, almighty Lord of years, agile and warm, whom every power reveres, great eye of nature and the starry skies, dune with immortal flames to set and rise, dispensing justice, lover of the stream, the world's great despot, over all supreme, faithful defender and the eye of right, of steeds the ruler and of life the light, with bounding whip for fiery steeds you guide, when in the car of day you glorious ride, propitious on these mystic labors shine, and bless thy suppliance with the life divine. Thank you. That was the Orphic Hymn to Helios, or the sun. This is the Orphic Hymn to Artemis. If you have any requests, please put them in and I will do them. Hear me, Jove's daughter, celebrated queen, Bachian hand, Titan of a noble mien, in God's rejoicing, and on all to shine, torch-bearing goddess, Artemis divine. O'er births presiding, and thyself a maid, to the labor pains imparting ready aid. Then sacred priestess of the holy star, these huntress, glorying in the art of war, swift in the course, dreadful arrow skilled, wandering by night, rejoicing in the field, of masculine form, harvested is mine. Illustrious demon, nurse of humankind, immortal earthly, made of monsters fell, 'tis thy blessed maid on woody hills to dwell, full of the stay, woods and dogs delight, in headless youth who flourish fair and bright. Oh, universal queen, august and divine, of various form, Sidonian power is thine. Dread God and goddess, with benignant mind, auspicious come, to mystic rites inclined. Give earth a store, beauteous fruits to bear, send gentle peace, and health with lovely hair. Drive to the mountains all disease and care. Thank you. That was the Orphic Hymn to Artemis. All right. Next up, let me think. Oh boy. Yes, I am going to do that one, but I'm going to wait for that one. Oh, I am going to do one of the Demeter songs. This is to Universal Mother Demeter. Oh, Universal Mother, Ceres famed, the source of wealth and various names, great nurse, all bounteous, blessed and divine, who joyst in peace to nourish corn is thine. O goddess of seed, of fruits abundant fair, Harvest and threshing are thy constant care. Who dwellst in Eleusinian seats retired, lovely, delightful queen, by all desired, O nurse of all mortals, whose benignant mind first ploughing oxen to the yoke confined, and gave to men what nature's wants require, with plenteous means of bliss which all desire. Oh, in verdure, flourishing in honor bright, assessor of great Bacchus, bearing light, rejoicing in the reaper's sickles kind, whose nature lucid, earthly, pure we find, prolific nurse of gentle way, thy daughter loving holy Proserpine, a car with dragons yoked is thy new guide, and parties singing round thy throne to ride, only begotten, much producing queen. All flowers are thine, and fruits of lovely green. Bright goddess, come with summer's rich increase, swelling and pregnant, leading smiling peace. O come with fair concord and imperial health, and join with these a needful store of wealth. Thank you. Hey, Sion, I see you. I have not played Hecate in a while because I felt like I don't know. Do you guys agree with the lyrical additions I made to it? I tried to I actually added to the lyric of Hecate, which I don't know. I've been debating on that. So I also am probably gonna re-record it. But anyway, I added like a whole verse about mistress of silence and clairvoyance and stuff like that. So I hope that that's only really Hecate knows if that's okay. Hopefully she's okay with it. Okay. Let me think. I think I'm out of tune again. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little bit out of tune. I mean, it's just going out of tune so quickly. So this is Hecate. Caught off the road, lovely dame of earthly and watery, celestial frame, sepulchral and saffron veil, array, pleased with dark ghosts who wander through the shade, Persian fortress world's keeper we have. Heart of rock, we wander these delights. Leader and nurse, be present to our rights. Propitious grant, just desire success. Accept our homage, and the incense bless. Guide our fortunes, gift us with your grace. Daughter Perseus, mistress of silence, goddess moon, and clairvoyant, wanderer of the wilds ever leading, dog sentient of tides receding. Please hear our prayers and help us to be wise. You know what? That music, here's what happened. Thanks for asking about this, Jan. What happened was I started writing it with a different tune, Hecate. I have these little voice memos that I record, and I was going through this tune that I had, composed for Hecate, and she, I got the signal or the message that she wasn't really crazy about it. She wasn't mad about it or anything, but she was like, "Yeah, nice try, doofus. Give it another shot." And so I'm like, "Okay." And then I actually have this old tune of mine, which is from the Queenie album, of the Dream of Flight album, and that's really. And she was like, "Oh, I like that tune. Can you do that tune?" I'm like, "Yeah. I mean, it's my tune. I can do with it what I like." And it definitely, that tune, it's called Ukiyo-e, otherwise known as the Floating World, right? Ukiyo-e, and it's about it's about the Spider Queen. It's kind of like a creepy theme, and she was like, "Well, I really like that one," so I'm like, "Well, okay, it's yours." Spider Queen won't mind, I don't think, because the Spider Queen was a fictional character, whereas Hecate is real. And so she was like, and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's make it happen." And I just, with it, I need to arrange it more. It's just, yeah, arrange it and practice it more. So I'll do so. My house is always haunted, so The other, oh my gosh, last week, there was this apparition in my house, and it made like a crazy amount of noise. Like it was bumbling through the door, and it wasn't anything scary because I'm not scared by that sort of thing. But usually, like, I don't get physical manifestations, and it wasn't like a anything as serious as like a poltergeist, but it it had something to do with just from what I had divined. They said it had something to do with Bacchus. Meaning, I don't know what aspect of him, but I had just sang his song or something, and I don't know, like something happened, and there was nothing wrong with it. Again, it wasn't scary. It was just like the entity made this really loud noise and like came through the door and was like, I'm like, okay, just this loud noise, and the door was like burst open like it was being blown by air. Very strange. And usually I don't see physical entities. I saw my first full body apparition like last year in the woods, and I haven't seen, I don't see things usually. Like I don't see or hear things usually. I mean, every now and then, but been kind of a weird year for that. Yeah, they're called. I have two. And you know what? There's ghost cats in here as well, because there's the ghost cats, and then there's the regular cats. And the regular cats, they make a lot of noise, but there's been times when the ghost cats have been like farting around in the house and stuff, and the cats will be asleep, and I'll see them, and the ghost cats will be bumbling around too. Yeah, ghost cats are a really common phenomenon. I'm not the only one who sees them. I think everybody who's seen a ghost has seen a ghost cat. I don't know, Pan and Bacchus. You'd have to ask them. Not sure. Maybe it was a Pan thing. I don't know. Maybe Pan is getting impatient because I keep on promising I'll work on his tune and then I don't do it. Yeah. Pray for me to have some recharging time, some blameless recharging time. Boy, I was drained this weekend. This weekend was tough. It was a good weekend, but just, oh man. Okay, so this is Bacchus or Dionysus. This one's recently recorded. Oops, yeah, I forgot to mention that. I recently recorded it. I'm just tweaking the final recording and then I'll release it. It's almost ready. Dionysus, I call out, sounding and divine. Phonetic God, a twofold shape is thine. Thy various names and attributes I sing. O firstborn, thrice begotten, Bacchic king, over all land ineffable, two-formed and obscure. O double horn, with ivy crowned, E'en and pure, bow-faced, and martial bearer of the vine, endued with counsel, prudent and divine, triennial, whom the leaves of vines adorn. Of Jove and Proserpine, a godly born, immortal Damon, ye must blind boys, so give me it blameless, plenty to rejoice and listen, gracious to my mystic prayer, surrounded with that choir of nurses fair. Yeah, you know what I was thinking? Yeah, I don't know what it is with the Pan a Pan song, the only one that has survived to the modern day. That's a Christmas song. It's considered one. Why? I don't get it. I don't know. It's like over my head. Why is Pan associated with Christmas? Isn't he Saturn? Meaning isn't Christmas a Saturn thing? I don't know. I don't get it. Okay, if you guys don't have any requests, I'm going to sing Apollo. Lesbian come prohibitions to my prayer. Illustrious power and and tribes revered. Slayer of Tydeus, god of health, like coin Phoebus, fruitful source of wealth. Spermatic gold in the lyre, the field from thee receives its constant rich fertility. Titanic ruining, Smithnian I sing, Python destroying hollow, Delphian king, rule light bearer, and the muse's head, noble and lovely, armed with arrows tread, far running back into fold and divine. For power far diffused and coastal league is thine. O Delian king, whose light producing ivy is all within all, beneath the sky, whose locks of gold, whose oracles are sure, whose omens good reveals precepts pure. Hear me entreating by humankind, hear and be present with benignant mind. For thou surveys this boundless ether all, and every part is terrestrial ball, abundant and blessed, a piercing sight stands beneath the gloomy silent night. Beyond the darkness starry-eyed, profound, the stable roofs fixed by thee are found. The world's wide bounds, all flourishing are thine. The self is so sad, the end divine. 'Tis thine all ages music to inspire, with various sounding harmonizing lyre. Now the last string thou tump to sweeter chord, divinely sounding now the highest chord. The immortal golden lyre, now touched by thee, receives a Dorian melody. Nature strives to be their different soul, changing seasons from thy music flow, hence mixed by thee in equal parts advance, summer and winter in alternate dance. This claims the highest, and that the lowest string, the Dorian measure tunes to the lovely spring. It's by mankind, pan royal to ornate, emitting whistling winds, through Syrinx fame sends to thy care. The figure seals consign, the steps the world with forms of every kind. He may blessed power, and in these rites rejoice, and save thy mystics with suppliant voice. Yes, I'm just reading AACon. All the things people love about Christmas comes from something older. I agree. Like, it's a time of uh it is supposed to be a time of, I think of thinking about aging, actually. And that's why it's important to gather with your elders on Christmas if you can, if they're around. I mean, to me, it's like Halloween is the kickoff to that, meaning that the eve of November, or whatever you want to call it, where it's that portal being opened, like the veil between the worlds is very thin, and the November season and December, I always think it's more appropriate for it to be contemplative and uh, a time of, I don't know, gathering with the elders or really getting their advice. To me, the idea of it being a gift giving orgy is a kind of obscene. Why are we? I mean, I like, gifts are fine, but I feel that that's all it's about now. Meaning like the gift thing came to dominate it, and it's not a time of rest. It should be a time of rest. That's in my opinion. Oh yeah, Poseidon. I can't forget about him. My gosh. Hopefully I'm memorized. Like, go how to back into the tuning that he's in. Yes, I agree. ASEAN, Easter, and more commercialism, and yeah, why is it about candy? Ugh. I like candy. I'm a big fan. It's just, just if it's about spring and renewal, it should just be about going outside. That should be like the whole point of Easter. Like, no matter what the weather is, just go outside. This is Poseidon. Almighty Poseidon, ruler of the sea profound, whose liquid grasp begets the solid ground, who at the bottom of the stormy main, dark and deep bosomed, holds the watery rain. They often had the brazen trident bears, and the ocean's utmost bound thy will reveres. Thee I invoke, whose steeds the foam divide, from whose dark locks the briny waters glide, whose voice loud bounding through the roaring deep drives all its billows in a raging heap, fiercely riding through the boiling sea. Thy horse command, the trembling waves obey. Earth-shaking, dark-haired god, liquid plains, the third division of fate to thee ordains. 'Tis thine Trojan demon to survey. Well pleased the monsters of the ocean play, confirm Earth's basis, and with prosperous scales waft ships along and swell the spacious sails. At gentle peace and fair-haired health beside, and pour abundance in a blameless tide. Thank you. All right. So yes, yeah, I agree. The most beloved parts are from the pagan festivals. Well, that's true too of Christmas, isn't it? The pagan stuff like the Christmas tree and the uh, all the Yule log and everything, and um, the like heavy use of cinnamon and stuff. And no, I think so. Oh, hey. So did you want to hear um Poseidon as well, Gawain? Is that what you're saying? I can take more requests. I have time today. I feel very guilty for not doing the tunes on Sunday like I usually do. I had to go out of town briefly, and it was just really well. My students had a little mini concert at the local cafe, and what's really sad is I found out that the cafe owner, one of my favorite people in the world, is moving. So I'm so sad. But yeah, anyway, guys, if there's no more requests, I'm just going to get going and tend to my two cats, though they are sleeping right now. So maybe if I'm quiet, they won't wake up for a couple hours. Because whenever they wake up, they want a lot of attention or food, one or the other, and not necessarily in that order. But yeah, they played hard this morning, so hopefully they're sleeping. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. I've got a lot of readings today, and a little bit of shopping maybe. I hope you guys will have a wonderful day. Oh, one more song. Yes, I will do it. You tell me. You guys tell me what to do. What haven't, you know what I haven't played? Okay, I haven't played Ares. I haven't played Gaia. I haven't played Pluto. Improv. Okay. What am I improving to? Interesting. What am I going to improv to though? Like, whose theme? Yeah, I've got all these tunes. I do have, okay, Hestia. Okay, I'm going to. So the Hestia, goodness. You know, she is one that I've been meaning to get to, and I don't know her lyrics. I'm typing her in. Let me see. To Hestia. Orphic Hymn to Hestia. Okay, just found it. All right, now that's in Greek. Guys, that does not help me, guys. I just found a version in Greek. I'm like, um, it's all Greek to me. Literally. Let's see. Find Hestia. There she is. She's like number 83. Wow, she's really late in the cycle. Wow, she's such a short tune. Hey, okay. Let's see. Receive the first and the richest. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I am just trying to get through my thick head right now. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Daughter of Saturn, venerable dame, the seed containing of unwearied flame, in sacred rites these ministers are thine, mystics much blessed, holy and divine. In thee the gods have fixed place, strong, stable, basis of the mortal race, eternal, much formed, ever florid queen, laughing and blessed, oh lovely mien. Accept these rites, accord to just desire and gentle health, and needful good inspire. So I just made that up. What do you guys think about that? If you like it, let me know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. That was sweet. Well, I'm gonna slaughter your name, Nui, Nyui. I just made that up off the top of my head just now, because to me, that's easiest. That's actually for me the easiest thing to do is to improvise. It's just the way I was made. I was the only reason I got into music in the first place was improvisation. It's because I wanted. I got into music in general because I wanted to write it. That's the only reason I got into it. Luckily, I ended up teaching it, and that ended up making me very happy. Makes me very happy to teach music. But yeah, the whole primary reason why I got into it was just writing songs, writing songs. So awesome. So what I will do is if I will like look at this live stream, obviously, because in case I forget the tune, but uh I made it kind of what it was is, since she's the daughter of Saturn, I wanted to make it more serious. So that's what was going through my my head at the time. So yeah, so I feel like it's good for it to be fairly serious. I mean, she's to me pretty serious. But as long as it was kind of a mix of major and minor because I feel that that's kind of more reflective of her. But hopefully she likes it. That's that's the important part. And I'm glad you guys like it. All right. So yeah, so I guess we have an Orphic hymn to Hestia. Thank you to Aasian for the request. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. I'm gonna try to do my best. I've been bad. It's just like, oh. All right. I adore you guys. I hope you'll tune in again. And take it easy.